Hello, my name's Rhonda Mort from Willard Library, and today I'm going to read you a story about a bubble. This is called Pop, and it's by Jason Carter Eaton, illustrated by Matt Rockefeller. Pop, written by Jason Carter Eaton. It was a beautiful day, and Dewey was all alone, blowing bubbles, and he needed a friend to blow bubbles. The best part of blowing bubbles is popping them. But no sooner had he said that than he missed popping the very last one. It caught a slight breeze, and so he stood up. He could see where it was going. It was going up. Dewey jumped up and down to try to reach it, but in almost no time at all it was out of reach. He needed to jump higher. The backyard trampoline would do the trick. Almost. This was one elusive bubble. Thinking quickly, he climbed on top of the jungle gym. He watched as the bubble sailed right over him. This was going to be harder than he thought. Dewey quickly fetched the ladder and raced to the roof of his house. But the bubble was way, way past that already. He grabbed a telescope. There was a really tall building in town. Dewey hopped on his bike and rode like the wind. When he reached the building, he dove into the elevator and pressed the button, emerging moments later on the top floor. Just moments after the bubble, he needed to get still higher. Just then, a man with a hot air balloon passed by. Dewey quickly explained the situation, and of course the man wasted no time giving Dewey his balloon. After thanking him, Dewey was off. He quickly gained on the bubble, but there must have been a crosswind because soon they were on opposite ends of the sky. Closer, thought Dewey. I have to get closer. A helicopter was flying past. That would do nicely. And after some explaining and thanking, it was all his. The problem with the helicopter, however, is that they can't only go so high. And this bubble was showing no signs of slowing down. He definitely needed something more with more oomph. Like that biplane, which took some serious explaining and thanking, but it was totally worth it. Up, up, up went the bubble, with Dewey and his biplane quickly closing the gap, though not quick enough for his taste. His taste was more suited to the F-16 fighter jet on the horizon. Of course, it took a ton of explaining and thanking, but in the end, Dewey knew it would pay off. The F-16 was a gorgeous aircraft, and zooming through the clouds was tremendously fun. But it wasn't about fun, it was about popping that bubble. Dewey pushed hard on the throttle and soared upward toward the bubble. He knew the F-16 could only go up to 50,000 feet, so he'd need to catch it before then. It was close, but not close enough. He'd never be able to catch it now. Not unless it just happened to be the day of the moon launch, which it did. Though as Dewey did his explaining and thanking, he knew it was probably his last chance to catch that bubble. But none of that mattered now. He was in the fastest, most powerful rocket in the world. There was no stopping him, except for the fact that the rocket stopped on the moon. Dewey returned home. He was sad that after all that effort, he'd never popped that bubble. That night, just before bed, he pulled out his telescope to see if he could spot his bubble. But something was blocking his view. A bubble, but not his. So he popped it. Now Dewey could see where that bubble had come from and where his bubble had gone. And he knew he'd found a friend. The end. Hi, since I'm reading you a book today about popping bubbles, I thought it'd be fun to make some bubbles here in the library. After we do this, I can also share the recipe with you so you can do this at home. Ready? I'm going to make a big bubble and hopefully it'll last for a minute, okay? Whoa! Let's try that again. That one didn't last very long. Try this again. Here we go. There's one. Here we go. Let's try it again. bubbles everywhere. Let's see if we can catch them. Oh, wow. As you can see, they last pretty long. We have a special recipe here at Willard Library. Try this again. Gotta be pretty windy to do this. Now I'll share the recipe for these special bubbles. The recipes for these bubbles is 4 cups of water, 1/4 a cup of dish soap, and a 1/2 tablespoon of this glycerin mix that's called Big Bubble Mix. Okay, and it makes 5.4 gallons, so you can have a lot of bubble fun with this. Hello there, my name is Rhonda Mort and I'm from Willard Library. I would like to remind you that we have ebooks online now, and especially picture books for children. We also have special audio books, learning audiobooks for children. Also, it would be great if you guys would like us and share our video links with your friends. We are fully open. We've been fully open with masks since the middle of April or May, and you can come in, wear your mask, and you can stay for at least an hour and peruse the actual collection here. So I hope to see you in the library soon. Thanks. Bye.
Ask us about our learning packs, where you will get a game that is a certain topic. We have 7 to choose from, and then 4 or 5 books that we pick out to go along with it. It's aimed for kids 3 to 6 for you to take home and enjoy.